Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Liv, back with another topic I've been ruminating over. Today we are going to be answering the question, can plastic surgery ever really be for you? Spoiler alert, my answer to this question is no. But stick around for my overall analysis over this topic and why I think we have been fooled into thinking that it's something that we do for ourselves. Before I go deeper, I want to be clear about what I mean by plastic surgery in this video. I am talking specifically about plastic surgery that people get to make themselves more attractive according to societal standards. I am not talking about surgeries done for health reasons, like getting a breast reduction to relieve chronic pain or getting like reconstructive surgery after an injury. I am talking about getting surgery to make yourself hotter. So I hope that explanation covered the realm of plastic surgery that I'm talking about. It's solely the plastic surgery that you get to make yourself hotter, okay? So let's get into it. When considering getting plastic surgery, there has been one common phrase I see to affirm someone's decision to spend thousands or tens of thousands of dollars on improving their appearance. This phrase is the do it for you.
The decision to have plastic surgery is a personal one, and we all have to do what's right for ourselves.
If you're considering plastic surgery,
Do it for you.
do it for you. Do it for you.
This was an advertisement released in 2023 by the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, telling women that if they're going to get plastic surgery, do it for you. I also found similar affirmations scattered about surgeons' websites and discussion forums when people are seeking advice about whether they should get plastic surgery or not. The phrasing may have not been do it for you, but it was something similar, basically saying if you're gonna get something done, just make sure you're doing it for yourself. For example, on this plastic surgeon's office website, it says it's common for people to consider getting plastic surgery for various reasons, and some may feel pressure to do so by external factors such as a partner, family member, or societal expectations. However, it is essential to remember that plastic surgery should ultimately be a decision made for yourself and not to fulfill someone else's desires or expectations. Here's a discussion forum. If you're having an enhancement done to yourself for the sake of others, don't. If you're doing it for you because you know you will feel happier inside, then no one can give you advice on how you truly feel. Here's another one. Don't do it for anyone but yourself. Here's another one. Who is a candidate for plastic surgery? Plastic surgery is a personal choice and should be done for yourself. But like I said at the beginning of today's video, I do not think plastic surgery can be done for you, and I'm here to debunk this old adage. First, I want to unpack this statement, do it for you. What does the American Society of Plastic Surgeons mean when they say do it for you? Or what do we mean when we say something similar to friends and family when helping them decide if they're going to get a procedure done or not? So I kind of think that there are two interpretations that can be taken from this phrase. Interpretation number one, do not get plastic surgery for a specific person in your life. For example, a controlling boyfriend or husband or partner that treats you badly and wants you to augment your physical appearance to make them happy. But then there is a second, more nuanced meaning that I think we are increasingly and subconsciously looping in with this first meaning. And we're kind of treating it as the same thing. Don't get plastic surgery for society. Do it because it'll make you happy, blah, blah, blah. Let's look again at one of our examples from earlier where they kind of lump this all together. This surgeon's office says, who are you getting your plastic surgery for? Quote, it's common for people to consider getting plastic surgery for various reasons, and some may feel pressured to do so by external factors such as a partner, family member, or societal expectations. However, it is essential to remember that plastic surgery should ultimately be a decision made for yourself and not to fulfill someone else's desires or expectations. Let's look closer. Partner, family member, societal expectations. Splitting that up into my two categories, we can put family member, partner in one, societal expectations in the other. I think a huge difference between these two things is that not getting plastic surgery for a specific person is easy to accomplish and know if we're doing that. It's black and white, it's binary. Are you doing it for a person in your life? Yes or no? You can easily answer that moving on. You're either doing it for a specific person or you're not. But the second category, we got a lot to unpack here with that. Trying to figure out if you're getting plastic surgery for societal expectations is a much more abstract question to ask yourself. It's very difficult to untangle ourselves from these societal expectations. This is something that has been shaping our worldview since day one, especially as women. Models, movie stars, Disney princesses, magazines, advertisements, television. These are just some of the examples of the never-ending messaging that is shouted to us as a girl since day one. The messaging to us never ends. This messaging teaches us what is deemed to be attractive, and furthermore, why it's so important to be attractive. Drilling it down to one statement, if you're a pretty girl, you receive better treatment in society. I think today, especially with social media, the amount of people, women more specifically, and I'm going to say women because most of the people getting plastic surgery are women, the amount of women getting plastic surgery for that one specific person is small compared to the amount of people getting plastic surgery for societal expectations. Another way to put this is women can get plastic surgery to increase their general beauty ranking in society. For the Instagram grid, the TikTok dance, the people you don't know giving you a double take on the street, aka societal expectations. So in conclusion, I think more women get plastic surgery to level up in society versus for the one specific person. And I will go even further to claim that while it is completely possible to not be getting plastic surgery for one person, it is impossible to get plastic surgery and not be getting it on some level for societal expectations. Take a look at this clip.
If I lived in a hut with zero social media, with no one else, and somehow survived this lonely life I'm going to live, I would never know that there's something wrong with my face. Isn't everything that we have inherited about how we feel based on other people?
Yeah.
What worries me is I feel that whilst we're saying do things for you, I only ever felt conscious about my sideburns because I saw women without them. And because someone along the line told me that facial hair was horrible.
I think this clip does a great job at explaining why getting plastic surgery can never truly be for you. It is on some level always going to be for society. If you're not getting the plastic surgery for a spouse, you're getting it done for the compliment at the grocery store, a validating male gaze, 100 more Instagram likes. It's like we get these procedures done to feel boosted by the outside world, mirroring your newfound confidence back to you. Confidence about your external appearance that is only there because you are now more in line with the standards of society, which some people say is kind of an investment in yourself, since if you're hotter, you have a better chance at making money from being a public person on social media, which there probably is something to that.
Fill me up, don't get me down. Fill me up, don't get me down.
Yeah, so this TikTok has 734,000 likes. People are relating. Someone said this needs to be a Black Mirror episode. Yeah. Someone said, I feel like it's a better investment than a college degree. LOL. Oh, how the internet has done irreparable damage to the minds of young women. Free them. I mean, I'm down to be free. Like, I'd be lying if I said this stuff didn't affect me. Like, you look at these Instagram gals. Like, I think we already would have been insecure without social media, and then it's like, whoa. Instagram just took it to a whole new level. Someone said, what you mean, has anyone thought of this? This is what many people are currently doing as we speak. Facts. Now, I am not on my soapbox saying to not ever get anything done. I'm also 24 and haven't even begun what is the mystical process of aging in the way where it really kind of shows up on your face. So I am sure I'm going to be on that down the road. But just in pondering this whole concept of plastic surgery, I just think if you are being told to just do it for you, that message is dishonest. And if it's something that like you're telling to yourself or you've told to someone else to aid in their decision making, like it's not really your fault that the message has been misconstrued. It's been misconstrued by the freaking American Society of Plastic Surgeons. Like, if they're using the message in this way, it's no wonder that we're using it as well. Surface level on paper, great concept. Do it for you. Do it to make you happy. But you have to remember, it may make you happy, but only because you're leveling yourself up in society and you feel less self-conscious about how the world is perceiving you. I'm not mad at individual gals, hyping their girls up, telling them, hey, it's fine as long as you're doing it for yourself. Like, we're trying to be nice and encouraging and positive. I more get annoyed when it's the people over at the American Society of Plastic Surgeons that are kind of exploiting this feminist message to sell more surgeries and advertise their plastic surgeons. I think a healthier and more grounded place to be in when deciding if you're going to get something done is to actually like be upfront with yourself and acknowledge that, okay, I'm getting this thing done. It may make me happier, it may not. In a lot of cases it doesn't. But like on some level, this is not for me. It's because I want to slay harder in society. Like, you're getting it partially for external validation. And also, plastic surgery is only skin deep and it won't fix the insecurities you have otherwise. And I have seen like girls on TikTok say like, oh, this one procedure I got done, best decision ever, fix the insecurity, moving on with my life. And I feel like that is like the best case scenario. Like, you had kind of like one localized thing that you wanted to change. It wasn't that deep. You're just like, I don't like that. It makes me self-conscious about my appearance. Change it. Okay, good to go, moving on. We do see some people get on this hamster wheel of, okay, I'm gonna get one thing done. Okay, that was fun. I like myself better. Let's get another thing done. Let's get another thing done. That idea of the hamster wheel. You're doing too much. This is not good for yourself. When you get too focused and obsessed with your appearance to where it's consuming your mind and you're putting yourself in bad situations with surgery and you're just like not in a good mindset with yourself. Personally, I definitely care about my appearance. When I was younger, I think I cared about my appearance a lot more and was like more obsessive about like the things I was insecure about. I still care, but like not as much. Like, the noise isn't as loud as like, oh, I like want to be perfect. And I hope that continues to better with age. But like, then I'm like, okay, if I age, I feel like I'm gonna be looking at myself like, oh dear, what are we gonna do if I age? When I age, because I hope to live a long time. Aging is a privilege. But I guess we'll just deal with that when I get there. The truth is that we do live in a society that values beauty. So I don't think it's some moral failure to want to get stuff done to yourself. Beauty is so prevalent in the outside world. How could you possibly be purely separated from that? It really makes a lot of sense of why you would want to better your appearance. We all know about pretty privilege. Your day runs smoother if you walk around being a little haughty and everyone's opening doors and smiling at you and all. And so again, if you're getting a procedure done to fix a surface level thing, a surface level fix to a surface level insecurity, then that is just you treating it as what it is. But insecurities are rarely surface level. Like, let's say there's something about your appearance that you really don't like. I think that can be dangerously tied up in your internal self-worth. I think judging your outside appearance gets you in the habit of being really critical of yourself. If you're being super hard on something about yourself on the outside, that's a slippery slope for getting into being critical about other deeper parts of yourself. Maybe you don't feel attractive enough, and then you don't feel smart enough, and then you don't feel worthy enough. So now we have this surface level insecurity, something that you probably can't control, that is affecting your relationship with the internal parts of yourself. So to keep playing this out, you have this surface level insecurity that has taken root. You're having issues with other parts of yourself that don't have anything to do with your external appearance, and you just have like an overall self-confidence issue. But you may be trying to treat your deeply rooted self-confidence issue with cosmetic surgery. And I think we know enough from other people's personal mementos that cosmetic surgery cannot fix those deep-rooted insecurities.
If you are a woman that wants to boost how you feel about yourself and you want to build confidence within yourself and feel better, and you think that getting filler, you think that getting your boobs done, you think that doing all these things is going to make you feel better, I'm here to tell you, as someone who has done these things, it's not necessarily going to boost your confidence. You take yourself on a journey of self-actualization to figure out why you feel these things. Why do you feel the way that you do about yourself internally, and do what you can to make yourself feel good from the inside out. These physical enhancements are only the cherry on top. It's only going to make you feel better about yourself. It's not going to make you feel beautiful. It's not going to make you feel confident. It's just going to add to the confidence that you have. It's just going to make you feel even more beautiful. I can't tell you the amount of women that go out and do all the things to their face and body and things like that, but because they're still so lost and they still feel so disgusted with themselves, it doesn't help. It doesn't help changing your physical if your insides are rotten. Change your self-perception, how you view yourself, and let that be the catalyst for everything else that you do. Okay? Love you. About to get in the shower.
Yeah, I think this woman is completely right. She herself has had surgeries and is like, if you're feeling bad, rotten on the inside, then the surgeries aren't going to make you feel better about that stuff. She kind of describes it as the cherry on top. Some people might have like an issue. Some people are just like really judgmental of plastic surgery in general. I'm not going to be one of those people. I can completely get why people get plastic surgery. She called it kind of the cherry on top. Like, first, get right with yourself on the inside, and then if you want to be more beautiful on the outside, that's the cherry on top, but it doesn't need to like drastically affect your self-worth.
And to be honest, I've never sat there and thought, wow, I love myself so much. I'm such an amazing person. I think I'm so beautiful and great. Why don't I go and spend thousands of dollars and get a dangerous and invasive procedure solely so that I look prettier? This is why, like, if you want to get plastic surgery and just say, I'm insecure and I want to be pretty, I have way more respect for that. But this whole spinning of the desire to get plastic surgery to like, no, like it's like, I love myself. I'm actually really happy and really content and very comfortable, and I'm doing it for me. If I was on a deserted island, I would still be getting this rhinoplasty. That's where you lose me.
Yeah, I think she's right. Like, I think someone that is saying that even if I was on a deserted island, back to the, being alone on an island example, would you still get that thing done? Y'all, why would you get it done? You don't even have a mirror to look at yourself in. I don't think anyone would get a cosmetic procedure done if no one could see it. You just wouldn't feel the need.
The reason you're getting plastic surgery isn't because it makes you feel better. It's because of the male gaze. It's not because of just one thing. It's because of everything put together. And we can gently address this to people without like being mean to them. Like, hey, you're doing this because of that. We can be kind and let people know that the reason they feel the way they do is honestly because they're deeply insecure about something that they need to learn to embrace and love and accept regardless of what society tells them. And that is hard. Like when people prompt these conversations, they don't really understand that the thing we're asking people to do really is hard.
Like, again, I don't think recognizing that we're doing these things for societal expectations should be like this scary, bad realization, like that we're doing it for the patriarchy, if you know what I'm saying. But like, it gives women power to be honest with themselves and not be chasing this pipe dream of beauty and self-worth and confidence and being on a maybe it's Maybelline commercial vibe, chasing this thing that doesn't exist if you're not right with yourself. So I think like being smart, being self-aware better informs your decision if you're going to get something. Saying, okay, I want this procedure so I can level up, measure up to societal beauty standards. Okay, that could maybe make me feel better about how I feel about myself, but only in relation to how my physical appearance presents in society. Maybe I'm going to feel a little more confident on camera. Maybe I'm going to not feel like I need to wear makeup because I'm not self-conscious and trying to hide something. It is so external. Another thing I hear people say is like, okay, you get something done, you have like this insane boost of confidence, and then it wears off. You get used to the new you. Yeah, you're going to have a little bit of a high, and then it's going to go away. or it won't be as amazing as it was maybe the first week that you got something done. And y'all, forget plastic surgery. This runs so deep. These societal expectations, these patriarchal beauty standards, whatever you want to call it, like, this is why I work my lower body out more than my upper body. I know some of you girls in the gym are relating to me. Like, we want the glutes to be stronger. We want the legs to be stronger. We want our arms to be just like so tiny and dainty and princess-like. It is not just surgery. It's me putting makeup on, me wanting to grow my hair long, me sucking in my stomach in a picture. It spans so much wider than just the surgery conversation, but it's all so connected. So again, being smart women, I think just like the plain statement to say is, given this information, given the fact that this isn't going to just be for me, like the ASPS is telling me, I'm doing this to present in a different way in society. Given that information, do I want to move forward with this? Because if we take this outside messaging, do it for you at surface level, this is falsely justifying our decision to go under the knife. And that is serious, y'all. It's an exploitative message hidden under the guise of female empowerment used to sell more surgeries, to women mostly. And that's the real issue I have with it. So guys, this was a great conversation. I feel like I really got into it with this one. If you have any other thoughts, let me know in the comments. Over here on my YouTube channel, I am on the path to 8 billion subscribers. So if you would like to support me in that mission, just go ahead and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.